What if I told you that there was a way that you could finally get healthy and fit and feel healthy and fit and feel confident once and for all, without gimmicks, without trickery, and feel freaking good about yourself and not have to kill yourself doing it, not have to deprive yourself, not have to follow the newest trend? And what if that was possible? What would your life look like? I'm someone that 6 years ago, my life looked completely different. I was sick. I was in the hospital. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I didn't know what was wrong with me. And it was a really, really scary time in my life. And the only logical explanation was that it had to be what I was putting in my body and the lack of exercise. Now, the doctors thought it was everything but that. And it was really scary because of all of the possibilities of illnesses. And it really just painted a rainbow as to what my life could potentially look like if I didn't get a hold of my health and my nutrition and my fitness, which was literally non-existent. I didn't have a proper diet at all. And to say that I wasn't healthy would be an understatement. I knew that I had to make a change, especially when I got into the hospital. What changed was that I found my secret weapon. I found a method that was excuse-proof, that I could live my life, enjoy my life, eat donuts, get my workout in anywhere, and not have to worry about paying a trainer, paying for a gym membership, but not just the money aspect, the confidence aspect. Because someone that is just getting started on their health and fitness journey like I was, the last thing they want to do is not just pay money to do it, but displace themselves and furthermore put themselves in an environment where they don't feel comfortable. And for me, that's really what it was. It was a confidence thing. I didn't think that I could put myself out there, have the knowledge to know what equipment to use in a gym, or even want to, for that matter. I just didn't think that that was the place that I wanted to be. So it held me back so much. And that's why this solution works, because I don't need a gym. I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to act a certain way in front of other people. I don't need to have all the knowledge. I don't need to have all the answers. And that's why starting made it so much easier. I didn't have to have the confidence to start. I found it later. I think everyone's been there when they go through that phase in their life where they're just not healthy. Like they're at their worst. And that might be where you're at right now. And that's okay. I've been there and there is a way out. I felt like it was this endless spiral of nights out, drinking with friends, then followed by pizza and more bad food, and then sleeping in, and then not even having breakfast or any form of nutrients and doing it all again the next day. And exercise was not even a thing. And I just didn't know how to break the cycle. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it for me. I didn't know how to do it right. And I also didn't want to just cut cold turkey. I still wanted to live my life. I still wanted to enjoy a good cocktail. I still love pizza. So how do you make that shift? And that's something that I can honestly say was so important to me. I think that being able to help someone find their confidence to believe in themselves, to make that jump and to stick to it, but also still live their life and to have those memorable moments in your life where you do go to drinks and you do enjoy it without the guilt. And I think that that's huge. And that's something that I was able to do. I was able to break free of that endless cycle of let's drink and let's party and let's eat. And then I'm going to feel guilty, but I'm going to do it again. And I'll never make a change. And how do you shift that? I was able to break free of that. And I was able to help so many women, and when I say so many, thousands of women, do the exact same thing. And to live a life of true balance, not just saying #balance and having the brownie and feeling awful about it, but no, enjoying the margarita and knowing how to have it and when to have it and how to do it right and how to make the right type of drinks for yourself or order the right type of drinks that aren't going to break all of your momentum, and how to have the donut but also crush your workout and feel freaking good about it and know that you deserve that treat and that it's not cheating on your diet. And these are all little tools that I've learned along the way, but they've truly changed the way I live my life. And I know that it's changed the way that all of these other women have changed their life as well, because they have the results to show for it and the results stick. And that's what I'm the most proud of. Looking back on that day that I went to the hospital, it was my third time going to the hospital. The 2 first times, my boyfriend at the time, now husband, had to drive me, pull up right to the emergency room because he probably thought I was dying. The 3rd time I went via ambulance, and that 3rd time was the time that I just said, like, I'm done. I can't live like this anymore. I need to make a shift. And usually that's a beautiful moment. So if you're at that rock bottom, I can't do this anymore moment, it can be a good thing. But being there that day and just feeling like I was so out of control. It had spiraled so far, and just the unknown of not knowing what was wrong with me, and seeing Andre's face, my husband's face. And the one moment that like really struck me was my dad, the third time, came to the hospital, and just his face of like concern. And my dad is like everything to me, and to see his face of like, what's wrong with her, was so just earth-shattering to me. That like, what if, you know, my days on this earth aren't guaranteed, and what if I'm completely taking it for granted? And that's what I was doing. I was basically playing a game of roulette. It was like, let's eat this, and let's try that, and let's drink this, and let's not work out, and let's just take this body that you have for complete granted. And I think that when you really think about it, you might have goals in this world, and you might have priorities, and your loved ones might be your top priority. But a wise man once told me, I have two father figures in my life, my dad and my father-in-law. My father-in-law told me, I was writing down my goals when I first got out of the hospital. And he said, what are you writing? And I said, my priorities. And I said I had Andre, like family, and then I had health, and then I had my business. And he said, put health first. And I said, why? He said, because without that, you don't have anything else. And it like hit me that day that what if I just am not here anymore? And what if I need to make a change? And it might seem so little, because technically I already thought that I was fine. Like I wasn't really gaining weight, but I was on the inside. Like things were broken on the inside. So that's what I'm here to tell you. Like, no matter what, I get you. You might feel completely broken. You might feel like you don't have a way out, like you don't know how to fix it, like it might be an endless spiral, or you might have hit your rock bottom. But it could be a beautiful moment also. And I just want you to know that I get that. So I'm here today to tell you that I got my diet in check. I was able to fix it, but still live life. Like, you guys know me for Margarita O'Clock. You guys know me for loving donuts. It's one of my slogans, donuts, dumbbells, and dreams. And that's really who I am. And I'm freaking proud of that, because I never wanted to be the fit girl, the one that was, you know, deprived of all the things. But I wanted so much more to be able to enjoy life at its fullest, enjoy food. I love food, and have a great relationship with it, but also work my butt off in the gym to earn it. And I was able to do that by being able to create this balance. So life now is beautiful. Like, I'm healthy, I'm happy, haven't been back to the hospital once. I've barely even been sick. It feels really good to be healthy, because you can accomplish so much more when you are healthy. You can accomplish so many more goals. You can fulfill so many more of your priorities. You can be there for your family when you are healthy. And this is what life can look like. You can feel healthy. You can feel confident. You can smile more. You can have more energy and feel better about the decisions that you make on a day-to-day, and believe in you and know that you did something for you. And that's what life can look like at the other end of that. So just know that I get you, and that's what's possible. So why is this different? Because that would be the first thing that I would ask, is how is this different than any other thing that I have ever tried? Now, in my story, I hadn't really tried very much. Like, I had tried different plans. I never tried going to the gym, because honestly, I was too scared to do that. But I had tried like DVDs and stuff like that, like the DVDs that you get in like the discount bin at Walmart. I had tried that, like the vintage Windsor Pilates DVDs, and nothing just clicked for me. Like, nothing resonated with me. And that's what I want you to know, is this is different than like a Pinterest plan that you would print out, or even those plans that you can get off of Instagram and you print it out, or basically like an app where the girl is doing lunges and she wants you to set a timer. Like, I'm here with you. I'm here every single step of the way. Like, I'm not someone that recorded something for you to use and it's a couple push-ups and like you're there by yourself every morning at 6 a.m. trying to motivate yourself. I'm here right with you every single step of the way in real time. And I think that that's what's so important. Like, I'm gonna check in on you in the morning. And I think the other most important thing that I can honestly say is, I'm not the one teaching you to do the workouts. You're doing the workouts that I'm doing, but I'm not your trainer. There's pros for that. There's pro nutritionists, and this would be worth like thousands of dollars between. If this was like a personal trainer and a personal nutritionist, it would be worth insane amounts of money. And it's not. And I think that when you look at this, and I'm sure there's other people out there that do something similar to this and offer programs and they coach you through it, but no one has a virtual academy. No one has the Uproar Virtual Fit Gym. And it's not just a Facebook group, it's not just an app. Those are there if you want to use them. Those are like add-ons for community, of course, and I want you to have that community. But in terms of like, what value am I giving you? It's all in the academy. You can literally access it from your phone, from your computer. Everything's in there, from how to stay motivated, what my meals look like. What if you don't like salad? What if your husband doesn't support you? How to get up early in the morning and actually do it. What does my morning routine look like? How to set yourself up for success? How to pick the right program, because there's like hundreds of them. You know, how to figure out how to do all these things. And that's all, to me, I see all of that, the app, the academy that I've built, which is the main part of it, and the Facebook group and all of those stuff, that's all bonus features. To me, that's free. I just give that because I want to work with you, and I think that it will be the difference maker in your journey. Now, the real meat of this is the workouts. It's the programs, it's the nutrition guide, it's all of the stuff that's been laid out for you. But I think that the fundamentals of it is the fact that you get this, the realness. You're not just left to do it by yourself. And I think that's what makes the difference. Now, obviously, I know that you have goals, whether they are surface level goals, as you will get to know me, that's what I call them, very surface level. Like, I want abs, I want to grow a booty, I want to lose weight, those are surface level, and we can get you those. There's zero doubt in my mind. No matter what that is, our job is to pinpoint that together for you, and everything's together. It's never like I'm up here telling you what to do. Like, we're locking arms and we're doing this thing together, and chances are I will probably be doing a program with you and checking in with you every single day. But what program, right? And that's something that I think when you can figure out your surface level, like your first goal, what is it? You know, thinking about that, and then diving into, why do you want that goal? Like, do you want to feel better in the bikini? Do you have a wedding coming up? Do you want to feel sexier for your husband? Do you have kids that you want to be able to play with? Do you just want to stop spiraling out of control and take a hold of this life once and for all and do something for you? Do you maybe just want 30 minutes to yourself every morning? Like, whatever it is, I've got you. And I can borderline guarantee, not borderline, I can guarantee that we can get you the results, because if we don't, I'll give you your money back. You can try it for 30 days. You can go through the supplements, you can go through the nutrition, you can go through the workouts. And if you don't like it, no questions asked, you get your money back. And that's how much I believe in it. And that's why that's offered, because I know what it did. And there's no magic bullet, there's no secret pill, there's no weird stuff. It's just hard work, sweat, and real nutrition. So how do you mess that up, right? That's why it's not a gimmicky thing. It's for real. And true accountability, like true accountability. So I'm opening up spots for the Uproar Virtual Fit Gym, the academy and all. It's open, and what's really cool is the second you sign up, you get instant access. I love that you get instant access. You can literally start right now. You can start prep week right now. So if you click the link below and you click get started, pick your bundle, you're in. You're literally in instantly. You'll get instant access to the Uproar Academy, all of the videos, all of the training. Like I said, everything from how I meal prep, how I get set up, my workouts, everything, motivation every single day, as well as the Facebook group, the app, all of the supplemental information. And you'll also get your workouts, your workout programs, your library basically to take with you, as well as your nutritionals. Any nutritionals that you feel that you need, you can either go the superfood route where you have your daily smoothie, or you can do the pre and post. There's tons of options. I'll share my favorite bundles with you, but they all start at $160 US. So that is like a tenth of the price that you would pay for a personal trainer, gym membership, nutritionist, like all of these things. And these are individual workouts where it's different every single day. So you're in it every single day. You don't get bored because, oh my gosh, I feel that. And you have a community of people, not just me, you have other people, other girls just like you that want to get results, that want to change their life, and that get you, that they understand you. And that meant so much to me whenever I first started this. So I want to show you a couple of these girls. These girls are from all walks of life and from all different journeys too. Like, I shared my journey of how I basically went from skinny to strong. Like, I didn't really have weight to lose. I had weight that I needed to gain. And I owned that. And that kind of became a part of my journey where I wanted to be able to do a push-up. I wanted to feel strong. I wanted to feel confident. I wanted to feel great in a bikini. And in the beginning, I didn't. And that's so true for so many other women that I've helped. Like, the thousands of women that have gone through the Uproar Bootcamp over the past 6 years, their stories are honestly some of the most amazing and diverse stories too, from everything from, you know, an eating disorder that they had to overcome and that they did successfully overcome, to former athletes that lost their way or that got injured and that couldn't play anymore and that kind of lost their fitness, or former athletes that ended up working a heavy, way more than 9 to 5 and just got pulled into the corporate reel of I'm going to order takeout and just lost their bodies, or moms that got busy and their life kind of took a turn and they ended up gaining more weight than they thought that they would, and they wanted to get it off and they wanted to feel great again. Women that, you know, had a wedding to plan, and women that wanted to look great in that dress. And there really are from all walks of life. And they inspire me every single day. And whenever I look back, it's almost overwhelming to think of how many women made a shift and stuck with it. So if any of these stories resonate with you, seriously click that link. At least get the details, at least get the information. And there's a form that you can fill out too if you want more help choosing a program, which bundle is best for you. I'm on the other side of that keyboard, by the way, on the other side of that computer screen, helping you. Like, it's me helping you. So I want to guide you through this. I want to answer your questions. And that's what I was going to say, is at the very least, reach out. If you want to get started right away, grab your bundle. But if you aren't sure and you have questions, just know I'm a message away. One thing in the beginning that really weirded me out was, I don't know if I have the money. And I mentioned that, right? Like, I didn't want to get a gym membership because I didn't have the money. I was fresh out of university. We were about to buy a condo. And for whatever reason, when I saw what was in that bundle, the exact bundles that you're going to see, actually the bundles that you have way more, because I had to pick one program before I got started. You have access to all of them. And when I saw what was included, when I saw the calendar, when I saw the guides to get started properly, when I saw the meal plans and the nutritionals and all the recipes that was included, when I saw the actual amount of workouts that I got, I saw that and I was like, this is my solution. This is my secret weapon. I've got this. And I remember the day that I got it, I started it at 9 p.m., much like on a hot summer day like today. And we were living in our condo, which was all glass. And I started my workout that day. And that day that I found that workout program, that bundle, my life changed forever. Like, that's the moment. You know, when you can look back on your life and think, my life changed that second. Maybe it was the moment that you said, I do. Maybe it was when you made a decision to have your children. Maybe it was when you finally said yes to a big goal. That was the moment, the instant that my life changed. When I started that, everything else followed. And I will forever be grateful for the fact that I took a leap of faith. I didn't really have the money, but I can honestly tell you what it did for me, what it did for my self-esteem, what it did for the momentum in my life was astronomical. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is time, because I didn't think that I had the time. I was fresh out of university. I was looking for a job. I didn't have a job. I just didn't. A lot of people nowadays, we just don't have the time. We're busy. And so what I found with this was I could do it at any time. Like this morning, I did my workout first thing, but that's not every day. That's a perfect day if I do it first thing in the morning. But some days the day gets ahead of me and I just don't have the time to do my workout. There are workout programs on here that are 20 minutes. My workout this morning was 25 minutes and I was drenched, done. I felt so accomplished. And I think that's the most important thing, is that it's the momentum that you feel like you need for that day to feel like, yes, I freaking did it. And I feel awesome about myself. And you feel that little 1% better every single day. So I want you to know, number one, there are workout plans that are 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, like nothing crazy. And there's also the fact that you can bring this thing anywhere. And that was one thing that really got me, was like, what if I travel? What if I don't have a spot to work out? You can literally grab your phone, you can grab your laptop, you can grab your iPad, you can pop it up on the Apple TV if you want. I went to Disney World on one of these programs and I stuck with my program the whole way through. I used it in the hotel gym. I used it in my hotel room whenever I didn't need equipment. This is more than doable. And that's one thing that I quickly realized, is through the busyness, through the money that I feel like I'm investing in myself. And that's one thing I want you to know, you're investing in yourself, but the time, the energy, the money, it's excuse proof. It's worth it. You can't mess it up. And that when I started to see that and I started to believe in myself that I was doing this for me and that I couldn't mess it up and this was going to work, everything changed. So what if I started this by saying, you know, what if I told you that there's a way that you could change everything? What if a year from now you realized, I changed everything. I'm healthier, I'm happier, I'm more confident. I can put on the freaking bikini that I want to put on and feel like I can rock it. I'm proud to play with my children. I can keep up. My husband looks at me differently. Like, what if that's your life? Like, what if a year from now you look back and this was your moment, that you're like, that's it. That was my one moment that I changed everything. And I cannot wait to see how far you go from that moment of looking back, because that'll only just be the beginning. But I'm already so proud of you for making it through this, for taking a chance on you, and for listening to yourself, and even just thinking about your goals and thinking about taking action, making a change, because that thought process was the thing that changed the course of my life forever. It was finally putting me first, putting my health first, making it that number one priority, and everything else followed. And it was beautiful what happened, but I had to take that leap of faith. So I'm here for you. I believe in you. I'm freaking excited for you. Click that link, or at the very least, send me an email, send me a message, click that application if you want more information, or click on your bundle and freaking get started like right now. And I will see you in the Up for a Virtual Fit gym. Bye, dude.